Kent State students are anxiously awaiting their midterm grades as fall break is right around the corner.
Are you looking for a place to get fresh produce? Well, find out where the farmers market is taking place and what fresh goodies you can get today.
And a disabled man from Dayton who was dragged from his car by police during a traffic stop last month has officially hired a lawyer. His attorney's reaction to the altercation.
And the LGBTQ+ community is having another member become a part of their community, but this new member may ring a bell to you if you're a big fan of comic books.
This is TV2 News.
Good Tuesday evening, Portage County, and thank you for joining us. I'm Alexandria Manthey.
And I'm Kelsey Drennen. We begin tonight with breaking news from Kent State's campus.
That's right, a KSU advisory about an incident of sexual harassment that occurred yesterday was sent at 5 p.m. Kent State Police are searching for a man who they say inappropriately touched another man October 11th in the Mathematical Sciences building. The victim and the suspect entered the elevator around 12:30 p.m., where the suspect allegedly put his hand on the victim's buttocks before departing the elevator on another floor.
Police were made aware of the incident today. The suspect is described as being a white man in his mid to late 20s who is 6 feet tall, weighs more than 200 pounds, and was wearing glasses and a teal-colored shirt. Anybody with information should contact the Kent State Police at the number on the bottom of your screen. And if you're a college student, you're probably starting to get a little antsy about midterm grades coming right around the corner.
TV2's Kiphart has the story. Hi, Allie.
Fall break is right around the corner, and so are midterm grades.
For midterms, I'd say I'm feeling pretty good. I got lucky. I only have one midterm this quarter at least, so and that's online for me, so I just have to take it this week and then I'm good. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm looking forward to fall break because I need a break. It's been a long couple weeks, so it'd be nice to go home and see my family and just take some time to myself.
Students are feeling a little stressed over the fall 2021 midterms, but once the exams are over, fall break comes into play. Fall break starts this Thursday, October 14th, and goes through the 17th, meaning no classes Thursday or Friday. Students are excited to spend some time relaxing and with their families. Students on campus are also preparing to take midterms exams for this semester. In the midst of COVID-19, midterms are available to be taken in person and online. Midterms began this past week and have stretched into this week. Midterm grades are due this Wednesday for faculty and will become available for all students Thursday the 14th. I hope you have a safe and relaxing fall break, Kent State. For TV2 News, I'm Kiphart.
Thanks, Allie. The Haymakers Farmers Market is returning to Kent campus today from 4 to 7 p.m. The market is located at Risman Plaza on the Student Green. Vendors are current participants in the Haymakers weekly Saturday market and include fresh produce, meats, baked goods, plants, and even art. And for your student wallets, the vendors even accept flash cash.
And Kent State is moving forward in their plan to returning to a sense of normalcy at the university. Faculty of Kent State are now required to teach their students in person if the class was originally given that way pre-pandemic. Starting in spring of 2022, the faculty now do not have a choice in making their classes online, unless, however, the class could have been taught that way before the pandemic happened.
Kent State University has announced the finalists for the annual Outstanding Teaching Award. The 10 non-tenure track full-time faculty members were nominated by their students for their performance in the classroom. The selection committee will meet on October 22nd to select the 3 winners, and the award will then be presented by the university's Teaching Council.
And looking to get back in the air again, but you're the one controlling the plane? Well, Kent State is the place for you to go. The university's College of Aeronautics and Engineering offers a degree in aeronautics with a professional pilot concentration. With more people wanting to fly high, now more than ever, Delta Airlines is aiming to hire over 1,000 pilots for next summer to meet the demands of the national labor shortage.
And a new Amazon fulfillment center is to be opened in Canton, Ohio. The retail giant and Ohio political leaders confirmed the news earlier today, saying the facility will be 1 million square feet, located at the site that was once Skyland Pine Golf Club. The business will create more than 1,000 new jobs for Stark County and is set to open sometime next year.
Good Tuesday evening, Portage County. I'm Nathan Welsh with your weather forecast. Now, today, it's 75, cloudy, got some sun peeking through there. Dew point at 58 degrees, gives us a humidity at 56%, wind from the south, and visibility out to 10 miles. Now, as we look into tonight, we have temperatures around the 60s. It's getting down into those fall nighttime temperatures. Very nice, very nice. With partial cloud cover, you know, might be able to see the moon here and there, but can't guarantee that. And as we look into tomorrow, the sun will be out, again, partly cloudy, and temperatures all the way up to 72 degrees. Now, as we look into tonight, again, we got intermittent clouds throughout the night and up to a 12% chance of rain. And the sunset will be at 6:49, so, you know, that's 20 minutes after our show ends, so maybe you can catch that if you can. I know I will on my drive home. Anyways, stay tuned. I'll have your 7-day forecast and more after the break.
Thanks, Nathan. About 10 years ago, a man hid a camera in his mother's nursing home to then find them abusing her. Now people are looking to take legal action in putting cameras in their loved ones' rooms. The legislation behind Esther's Law, which was named after the man's mother, has been making significant progress with this bill. The bill is expected to move quickly, which would add another state to other states that have similar laws.
Clifford Owensby, a disabled man from Dayton who was dragged from his car by police during a traffic stop last month, has officially hired a lawyer. Attorney James R. Willis from Cleveland has been hired to defend Owensby, saying that the way officers treated his client is indefensible, blaming officer training. Willis also questioned why police seized more than $20,000 in cash that was found in Owensby's vehicle. Police said that the money had been in close proximity to illegal drugs, yet no drugs were found in the vehicle. A protest is planned for 8:30 a.m. tomorrow during the Dayton City Commission's meeting.
Gabby Petito's autopsy has officially been revealed. What her cause of death was and what this could mean for the search of her runaway fiancé, Brian Laundrie.
And with the rise of Japanese cartoons sweeping the nation, Kent State's anime club discusses its impact.
What are you doing in there?
What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Julie was always a voracious reader. She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a 3-4 hour ride. And at some point, I began to notice that she would read a page and couldn't remember what she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
I don't remember much these days after I read, but less does for me, and I love it.
The results of Gabby Petito's autopsy has been announced by the Kenton County coroner. The investigation of what happened to the missing girl has been going on for a month as of yesterday. Our reporter Kennedy Webb-Glenn has the latest updates. Hi, Kennedy.
Thanks, Alex. Travel vlogger Gabby Petito disappeared last month near a Wyoming campground. She was going on a cross-country road trip with her fiance. After she was deemed missing, her husband disappeared, which sparked a nationwide search for him.
We hereby find the cause and manner of death to be the cause, death by strangulation, and manner is homicide.
After finding Petito's body had been outside for weeks, her death was confirmed by the Teton County, Wyoming coroner to be a homicide. As of today, her death was ruled that she was died by strangulation. Unfortunately, this cause of death leads to all signs of domestic violence. Brian Landry, Petito's fiance, was last seen a few days before a body emerged, telling his parents he was going hiking and has not been seen since. Authorities have used drones and even clothes from Landry's house to provide scents for search dogs. It has even gained the attention of reality TV star Dog the Bounty Hunter, who has built a super team in search of Landry. Dog, whose real name is Dwayne Chapman, temporarily suspended his search this week after an ankle injury. Despite the injury, Chapman insists that his team is still searching for Landry. Determined to find Landry, Dog suffered an ankle sprain. He has temporarily left Florida to recover, but his team stayed back and has no plans of giving up. He has called this an expensive search and has goals to find Landry before his 21st birthday on November 18th. Good luck, Dog. That is all I have today. I am Kennedy Webb-Glenn reporting from Franklin Hall, TV2. Back to you, ladies.
I was standing at the kitchen window and I heard this loud scream, like, ee! I look up and I saw the airplane coming, boom, I thought it landed in the intersection, but apparently it hit the UPS truck.
A plane traveling from Yuma, Arizona crashed in California, killing at least 2, and including a UPS driver, and hospitalizing 2 others as of yesterday. The plane crashed into 2 residential homes, a delivery truck, and a fire hydrant. The Federal Aviation Administration identified the plane as a twin-engine CISA C-340 that crashed around 12:14 p.m. The FAA was unable to identify how many people were on board at the time of the accident.
The state of Texas is trying to ban enforcements of vaccine mandates. Texas Governor Greg Abbott issued this executive order on Monday. Abbott has already issued a ban on mask mandates and will fine anyone who is violating this ban. They are now trying to get the vaccine mandate banned, and the mandate will get revoked once legislation is passed. Abbott believes that the vaccine is effective, but that people shouldn't be forced to get it.
Welcome back again. I'm Nathan Welsh with your weather forecast. Now we're looking across at northeast Ohio. We got temperatures all across, but mostly all around mid-70s. 75 in Kent, seen similar trends all over. And as we look down into the rest of the state, again, we got that just mid-70s, high 70s. I mean, it's October. It's still fall, actually. But it's quite warm, as you may have experienced today, except up in Lima, where it is 63 degrees. Just being up north kind of does that. Now, as we look into our 7-day forecast, of course, it's fall break coming up, starting on Thursday. So if you are traveling on either Wednesday night or Thursday day, you got pretty good weather for it. Temperatures pretty decent, all the way up to 82 on Thursday, and don't have to worry about any sort of rain or any storms impeding that. Now, as we look into the rest of our fall break, we got temperatures starting to fall later in the weekend, but I would make plans being wary of Friday and Saturday, because we got some scattered thunderstorms and morning showers. So try to plan around that. I think I'm going to have to do all of my apple picking a bit later. But I've been Nathan Welsh, reminding you to enjoy this fall break and the wonderful weather that it has in store for us.
With the rise of Japanese cartoons sweeping the nation, Kent State's Anime Club discussed why its impact has such an intense impact. TV2's Gabby Jonas has the details.
For one series producing over 7,000 episodes and another containing over 1,500 different characters, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, there's no surprise as to why anime has created a fairly large fan base on Kent's campus.
It's just so different than what a lot of people know. There's an anime for like everything, like any concept you could think of, there's probably an anime about it.
With around 80 members, students of Kent's Anime Club discuss how the culture of anime is not only a group that's accepting, but also informs audiences of life in a different country.
It's very easy to see when you're taking topics for instance, school, and you can see it through the lens of anime. You can see how different it is in another culture.
If you're just gonna watch a slice of life and a school life anime, you really do learn how their schools behave, their daily life and stuff, and you can learn a lot about the culture through the anime.
Now, although anime is typically perceived lighthearted and fun, the Japanese cartoon has different outlets that other cartoons lack.
At the end of the day, it has way more storylines than most modern cartoons in America. Really opens your mind a lot more. I mean, more American cartoons are going towards that style, but it's obviously what has brought that upon American animators.
Such an old form of animation, some of the oldest there is, and it has such a unique style to it that you really don't see often in other mediums.
The club meets every Friday from 6 to 10 p.m. at Bowman Hall. Additional information about the club and conventions can be found on Kent State's Anime Society Facebook page. Reporting for TV2 News, I'm Gabby Jonas.
The Kent State men's and women's golf team were in action the last 2 days, and I've got the highlights from the OT Thriller on Monday Night Football when we return. Stay tuned.
I feel like her heartbeat is same speed as mine. And I think we have this deep connection, this heart connection in her heart, that there's room for me and Mom. When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
She's really good with Anya. I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just it's gonna be cool. She's my superhero.
Good job, Kitty Cat.
When we adopted Lucky, we discovered all the wonderful things that make her unique.
Lucky's a little bit of a lot of things, but mostly she's pure love.
Get strawberries? Okay.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a unique mix of all kinds of things.
There it is.
Go on with it. Leo. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Apologize for the insensitive remarks. I had no, I had no racial intentions with those remarks at all.
Raiders coach John Gruden resigned after homophobic and racist remarks he said surfaced. The resignation came as a shock to Las Vegas football fans, but he gave out a statement on Twitter. The tweet says, quote, "I have resigned as head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders. I love the Raiders and do not want to be a distraction. Thank you to all the players, coaches, staff, and fans of Raider Nation. I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt anyone."
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Hi, welcome to Tuesday Night Sports. My name is Ian Herrmann. We will begin tonight with an update on the Kent State men's golf team. The Kent State men's golf team was in West Lafayette, Indiana for the Purdue Fall Invitational for the last 2 days. The men are currently in the third round of play and are in fourth place out of 12 teams with a team score of 295 in round 1 and 291 in round 2. The 4 lowest scores of the 5 players are counted toward the team score for each day. So far through 16 holes, the team is 9 under par for the round and 1 over par overall for the tournament. The Flashes have 2 performers tied for second in Josh Gilkison and Cade Brettenstein at 3 under par overall. After they finish play today, the next time the men will be in action next Monday at the Quail Valley Collegiate Championship in East Lansing, Michigan. And now we will head over to Medina, Illinois, where the Kent State women's golf team competed in the Illini Women's Invitational at Medina. The women finished the 3 rounds of play in 7th place out of 15 teams with a team score of 858, 6 under par. Now let's take a look at how the women did individually. Emily Price finished in first place with a score of 206, 10 under par. Meka Hugenboom finished tied in 18th with a score of 214, 2 under par. Chloe Saylort finished tied for 37th with a score of 218, 2 over par. Jennifer Gu finished tied for 46th with a score of 224 over par. And Valentina Albertazzi finished in 77th with a score of 229, 13 over par. The women will compete next Monday in San Marcos, Texas in the Jim West Challenge. And now we will head to Baltimore, where the Colts were in town to take on Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. We will head to the first quarter, where Carson Wentz will take the snap and he'll dump it off to Jonathan Taylor, and Taylor will do the rest. He'll break free through the defense, and he has plenty of open space in front of him. No one will catch him, and he will go all the way for the touchdown. Colts up 7-0. Now to the third quarter. Colts up 10-3, and they will add to that with this Wentz deep ball to Michael Pittman, who mosses the defender and goes in for 6. The Colts are now up 16-3 after the missed PAT, and out of the fourth quarter. After a blocked Rodrigo Blankenship kick, the Ravens with a chance, and Lamar will hit Mark Andrews for the touchdown. They would also get the 2-point conversion to tie the game, and now with Blankenship a chance to win it, and he can't do it. We're headed to OT. And in overtime, the Ravens can win it here on this touchdown, and Lamar will find Hollywood Brown for the touchdown. The Ravens complete the comeback after being down 19 and win 31-25. And that is all I have for sports for today. My name is Ian Herrmann. I hope you all have a great rest of your night.
A classic comic book star is getting some updates, and the LGBTQ community is welcoming them with open arms.
Hayden, I can't speak. Who's gonna do the commercial if I can't speak?
I mean, I think the obvious decision is that I'm going to be the voice. I am, an ex-theater major.
Whatever, an ex-theater major. I am a theater major.
I have a theater performance minor. Mine is just as important.
I bring the entertainment to this show, so go ahead.
Obviously, it should be me, because ain't nobody as fierce as I am.
Oh, no. It should be me, because I'm a freshman. And obviously, freshmen are more important, right?
No, it should be us, because we're the oldest. Exactly. And we have Andy Joe. Hello.
Everybody wait! The only voice that should end this commercial is the College Voice, Fridays at 2 p.m. Now say it with me.
Watch the College Voice on Fridays at 2 p.m.
get strawberries? Okay.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
If you took a look outside your window last night or early this morning, you probably saw a strip of green light across the sky. And no, it's not something of the supernatural. That was actually the Northern Lights. Now that may feel like once in a lifetime, but there's a possibility that they could be making an appearance again tonight.
The first question I had to ask myself was, what should Superman represent today? A new Superman, if you're going to make a new Superman, what should that look like?
Superman is set to come out as bisexual in an upcoming comic series. The 5th issue of the DC comic series follows John Kent, who is the child of Clark Kent and Lois Lane, as he becomes Earth's new Superman and grapples with the immense weight of his new role. In the comic, the Man of Steel enters into a queer relationship with a male reporter. Series writer Tom Taylor said the evolution of the new Superman is keeping with the values the character has always represented, and importantly reflects the experiences of many comic fans. And that is all the time we have for your Tuesday evening newscast.
For up-to-date, follow KentWired.com and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at KentWired. I'm Kelsey Drennen.
And I'm Alexandria Manthey. Have a great night, Portage County.
Completing high school is more of a social thing than it was an academic thing. Even though all these years have passed, I still had that longing to have my diploma. I have a mentor, and she convinced me to continue my education.
No one receives a diploma alone.
If you're even considering getting your high school diploma, go get it. You can do it.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
I feel like her heartbeat is like same speed as mine. And I think we have this like deep connection, this heart connection in her heart, that there's room for me and Mom. When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
She's really good with Anya. I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, you know, it's gonna be cool.
She's my superhero.
Good job, Kitty Cat.
When we adopted Lucky, we discovered all the wonderful things that make her unique.
Lucky's a little bit of a lot of things, but mostly she's pure love.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.